I'm gonna start with the first thing I open my scriptures to. I open the Bible straight to the book of Psalms, chapter 27. So that's what I'm gonna get into. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 27. It says David. The title of the psalm, it says David sustained his faith by the power of the Most High, and that's what's gonna happen with the men that believe in the Lord. Which I wish I had a dictionary. I'll go into that word sustain, to get more, of a meaning, a good meaning for that word, sustain. Try the men that believe in the name of Yahweh Shema Shai. This is the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 2. I'm going to start at verse 17. It says, let us see if his words be true, and let us prove what shall happen in the end of him. So this is the mind of a carnal-minded Edomite. The elites, the international super bankers, man, the higher-ups, the elites of this society, they want to try the men that believe in the Lord, man, to see if we really going to hold our faith. That's why we got to keep believing in the name of Yahweh Shema Shai. We got to remember the scriptures, because through the scriptures we get comfort. Real quick, book of Luke, chapter 1, verse 37. It says, no, it's not. This is Luke 1 and 37. It says, for with the Most High nothing shall be impossible, right? So everything is possible with Yahweh Shema Shai. The only time when things become impossible is when we're separated from Yahweh Shema Shai. We're disconnected from Yahweh Shema Shai, man. That's the only time that things don't go our way. That's the only time that we lose, man. Esau had conquering over us for so long and had us under his dominion for so long. He actually believed that the Lord really on his side, which, in a way the Lord was dealing with him on the left-hand side. But that same power source that allowed you to take us down and put us in slavery is the same power source that's going to turn around and judge you, and he's going to turn around and bring you down for what you have done to his people. And that's a fact. Back to what it says, proudy spirit before a fall. Right, so Esau is lifted up with pride. That's why he believes in his mind and his heart that he's going to have a chance to do his will and fulfill his pleasure against the nation of Israel, which he has been for the last, hundreds of years, centuries. He has had his way extent. But that time period that you had of ruling and conquering and having dominion over the nation of Israel is coming to an end. The Lord is getting back with his people. We're coming back to the Lord. Therefore, you're not going to be able to destroy us like you have been doing, man. So pride goeth before destruction. And Esau is lifted up with pride. Therefore, your destruction is at hand, man. Verse Wisdom of Solomon 2 and 19. It says, let us examine him with despitefulness and torture. They're going to try to torture us, man, to see if we're going to fold. But, we believe in a higher power, man. The Lord can numb your body, man. Because think about it. When somebody gets paralyzed, basically it's all through the brain, man. It's certain things in your body, and the Lord knows our bodies. It's certain nerves. I'm gonna put it like this: it's certain nerves in your body that if if certain nerves get damaged or something like that, like when somebody goes paralyzed, they can't feel nothing because it's certain nerves and it's damaged to somewhere in the body that causes the body to be paralyzed. And that's, the Lord can have your body numb, to the point that you don't feel nothing. They cutting your leg off and you don't feel it. You just looking at them. Hey, you never know. The Lord might deliver you from that. You never know what's gonna happen, man. That's why we got faith in the Lord that He's gonna do something. The Lord ain't gonna just sit back and let His men that believe in Him and call upon His name and forsake them. Wait, you know what? The Scripture tells you that. Real quick, the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 2, verse 10. It says, look at of the private dedication of the image that Nebuchadnezzar the king had set up. Then the princes and the governors and the captains, the judges, the treasurers, and the councils, the sheriffs, and all of them had set up. And they stood before the image that Nebuchadnezzar had set up. Then a herald cried aloud to you, it is commanded, O people, nations, and languages, that at what time ye hear the sound of the cornet, flute, harp, sackbut, psaltery, Dulcimer, and all the kings of same is going on now. Draconian legislations, you know, forcing you to Sirach 2:10. Look at the generations of old, and the ever despised that called upon him. Right. So that was a great example. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, or Hananiah, Azariah, and Mishael. You know, those men, they believed in the Lord, even if the Lord wasn't going to deliver. And let me real quick, a precept just came to mind when I thought about that. The book of Job. Job said it best. Job 13:15. Eyes before him. Right. So Job had the mindset, even if the Lord killed him, he wasn't going to, you know, fold. He wasn't going to give in to what, you know, he wasn't going to give in to the other thing, man. This is on the book of Job, chapter 27, verse 4. It says, my lips shall not speak wickedness, nor my tongue utter deceit. God forbid, my righteousness I hold fast, and will not let. We got to keep that mindset, man. You know, keeping that Job mindset. We going to keep our integrity until the end. You know, so with that, let's go on to the next. Back in Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 2. For by his own saying, he shall be respected. And that's the intentions of the devil. This is the devil speaking, man. You know, this is the mind of Esau. It says, verse 22, as for the mysteries of God, they knew them not. Right? They don't know the mysteries. Why? Because the scripture says what? The Lord revealeth his secrets unto his servants, the prophets. It's like the book of Amos, chapter 3, verse 7. Surely the Lord Yahweh will do nothing, but he revealeth his secret unto his servants, the prophets. So we have an edge on these devils, man. The scripture says they don't know the mysteries. They don't know the scriptures. You know? Esau is not a spiritual man. Esau is a carnal man. He has to have physical, tangible evidence and things of that nature, man. Esau ain't got no fucking faith, man. He don't believe. And he don't know the wages of righteousness. They don't believe that we got any works. Well, they don't believe there's no reward for this, man. This is righteousness, what we're doing. They don't believe in a reward of righteousness. They don't believe that we're out here actually working for the Lord, man. But they to a certain extent, they know. But they so lifted up with pride, it blinds them, man. You know, they're blinded by their fucking pride. Okay, it says, neither they hoped for the wages of righteousness, nor discerned a reward for blameless souls. For the Most High created man to be immortal, and made him to be his own image of his own eternity. So, the mind of these devils is they want to try us, man. They want to take us through a series of tests to see if we really believe in Yahweh Shem El Shai. Ultimately, that's the Lord testing us, man. Using Esau to test us, you know, by way of the sword. Which we believe in Yahweh Shem El Shai. We're going to have faith in the Lord, even unto the end, man. And we ain't got no choice but to have no damn faith, man. But to have faith, you know. We ain't got no choice. We don't gave our lives. We don't dedicated our time, energy unto this ministry. We know we're Israelites. This is what we're supposed to do. The scripture says this is our reasonable service, man. This is our duty to do this work, man. It's a lot. Have to get that cold out your system, man. You know, but back in the book of Psalms, chapter 27, verse 3. It says, though an host should encamp against me, my heart shall not fear. And it takes a strong-minded person. A strong-minded, faith-filled person to be, you know, you got a whole camp against you, maybe thousands of troops set up against you, and you're not scared, man. What that is, that's courage. Because you got to believe that the Lord is with you, and the Lord is on your side, and the Lord's armies are more than Esau's fucking armies, man. Which what we're talking about? We're talking about the angels. You know one reason why King David wasn't afraid? Because of this precept right here. The book of Psalms, chapter 34, verse 7. It says, though the angel of the Lord encampeth round about them that fear him and delivereth them. So, oh, you know what? Where's that scripture? When lest I dash thy foot against a stone. But the scripture says, though in camp, a host to camp and camp against me, yet will I not be afraid, man. Verse 3, though an host and should encamp against me, my heart shall not fear. Though war shall rise against me, in this will I be confident. So we're going to have confidence in Yahweh Shem El Shai. Let's go get some scripture that backs that up. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 3, verse 24, I believe. No. Where is it at? It's like, I thought it was Proverbs 3, but I don't think it's Proverbs 3. Oh, this is a good one. Fear neither of the desolation of the wicked when it cometh. Because the desolation, which is destruction, which the Lord is going to make Esau desolate. What's going to make Esau desolate? That means basically destroy him. The thermonuclear missiles. The scripture says, be not afraid of sudden fear. King David said it best, though encamp against me, I would not fear. And that's the mindset we got to have as being men of the Lord. Be not afraid of sudden fear, neither of the desolation of the wicked when it cometh. For Yahweh shall be thy confidence, and shall keep thy foot from being taken. Boom. That's our confidence. The Lord is going to keep our foot from being taken. Salaki, excuse me, getting a little hot up in here. Getting a little toasty in there. That's enough vitamin D for today. It's the book of Proverbs. Very, very beautiful, man. To behold the power of the Lord, man. I'm gonna keep reading Psalm 27. It says, verse 10, when my father and my mother there forsake me, then Yahweh will take me up. Teach me thy way, O Lord, and lead me in a plain path because of my enemies, because they want to set traps for us. So we want the Lord to send us on a plain path, a way of plainness. It says, deliver me not over unto the will of my enemies, for false witnesses are risen against me, and such as breathe out cruelty. Right, because there are going to be false witnesses. Somebody that, add to the fish and water, man. Verse 11, it says, though he humble himself, that's what the devil does. He humble himself. He comes lowly. He comes all delicate. He comes like he's righteous, and he knows he's subtle. He's a snake, man. That tried to the best of your ability. I'm not bashing you. I'm just pointing out a fact that women in general are fucking simple, man. Simple. As though they were not hers. Her labor is in vain without fear. It's talking about the woman. Because God had deprived her of wisdom, neither hath he imparted to her understanding. So this is all Yahweh Shem El Shai. You can't infiltrate. You can't do that, man. Well, I take that back. There are Judas goats among the ones that believe in the Lord, but through the Spirit, the Lord is going to expose it, man. Men that are secret agents. There are agents, man. Don't get it wrong, twisted. There are agents. That's why the scripture says they shall bring up a false witness against thee. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 12, verse 17. It says, if adversity come unto thee, thou shalt find him there first, and though he pretend to help thee, yet shall he undermine thee. he will shake his head and clap his hands and whisper much and change his countenance, because ultimately he's not your friend, he's your enemy. Chapter 13, verse 1, it says, he that touches pit. Oh, Salaki, that's it for that. So you can't. No, you know what? I'm gonna jump. This is Sirach 13 and 4. It says, if thou be for his profit, he will use thee. But if thou have nothing, he will forsake thee. Right? So this is the mind of a devil. If you be for his profit, he gonna use you. He gonna use you. You know? But you ain't got nothing for him, he gonna forsake you. If thou have anything, he will live with thee. Yea, he will make thee bear and will not tarry for it. If he have need of thee, he will deceive thee and smile upon thee and put thee in hope. He will speak thee fair and say what thou one is thou. And that's the mind of the devil, man. He's gonna use you until he's done using you, and once he's done using you, he's gonna toss you away like a cheap slut, man. So through the Spirit, I got everything that I was, intended to get through the Spirit that concerns this lesson. I wanted to close out by giving all praises and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors, much peace, love, and salutation to the brothers doing this work in truth and sincerity.